George Ricketts is a student who takes advantage of every opportunity, and in each one strives to be his best, which is hard work. It takes a lot of time and energy to be as awesome as George is. You can tell from how he keeps beat on his drums that he has an internal drive, a drive for beauty and artistry, a drive to keep things moving around the magic table, and a learned drive for balance between perfection and proficiency. In class, George treats each lesson like a one-on-one, sharing his observations and questions with his peers and teachers, proud of his total engagement in learning more about the world. I'm excited to introduce George Ricketts.
Greetings, all esteemed individuals. Wow, it's almost inconceivable to think that 4 years of high school have passed. I've learned and experienced so much inside the halls and rooms of Edison and Jesuit that those 4 years have passed me by like parchment in the wind. I have found passions and friendships, discovered more about myself, and felt moments of splendor and hardship alike. Many of these experiences happened in English classes. In freshman year, I discovered my love for writing and literature because of a poetry unit. For that, Miss Maureen Manning, I thank you. In sophomore year, I failed a spelling quiz in a Jesuit English class. I was crestfallen. I groveled before my teacher and begged for a retake. She reluctantly agreed and then told me something I will never forget. There will be more quizzes and tests that can raise your grade back up. From that, I learned failing one quiz doesn't doom a student forever. For teaching me that lesson, Miss Michelle Gray, I thank you deeply. I would also like to thank Miss Mary Kate Fellis-Russell and Mr. Jonah Weaver for both being amazing English teachers in my final 2 years of high school and exposing me to many classic literary works. I would like to thank my mom, my dad, and my sister for always believing in me, and there are so many other people that I would like to thank, but time is not permitting such luxuries. For those that I don't mention, you know who you are, and I thank you as well. Lastly, I would like to express my thankfulness to my grandfather, Mr. Stanley Baldwin, who sadly passed away in 2012 when I was 10 years old. I've never known a person who smiled more, laughed more, cracked a joke more, or loved friends and family more. He was one of the greatest men I ever knew. One of his favorite sayings would be calling certain events honey moogies. Now, what in the world is a honey moogie, you might ask? Well, it's effectively a synonym for an event or an occurrence that is amazing, significant, and fun. While he isn't here today to see this moment, he undoubtedly would say this is a honey moogie.